I haven't been really honest with you, and in retrospect, I haven't been honest with myself. I started this channel with the intention to help people, to uplift people, to help them transform, to help them get through what I have gone through with my help, because I never had that. I had to go through all of that alone. But at the same time, there was something that was stopping me. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Are you ready? It was my fear. My fear rooted in childhood trauma, in childhood in general, in the fact that I wasn't feeling good enough from the relationship with my narcissistic father growing up, and that I was an introvert who was always on the back end, in the backside, trying not to be seen and not to be heard and not to ruffle any feathers. And also, energetically, I felt always growing up too much of the energies of the people were affecting me. And so my fear of being seen and my fear of not good enough have come in between me and my purpose, which is wanting to help you, and actually delivering on that purpose. I thought I had overcome that fear. And so for many months, I was posting videos and talking about different things and about my life. And then a video would start to take off, and I would sabotage it. I would kill the momentum. I would go hide and pray that it didn't actually go viral, because I just wasn't ready. And it was like as if I wanted to grow and I wanted to reach more people, and at the same time I didn't want that. I didn't want to be seen, I didn't want to be heard, I was scared. It was rooted in fear. And the funny thing is this was my blind spot. I know that you cannot send mixed messages to the universe. Your manifestation is just not going to happen, as we know. But this was such a blind spot to me. And it only recently dawned on me that, hey, wait a second. I can't be doing this while also at the same time being scared of the outcome. The outcome is what I want, because I want to help you. That's the bottom line. A lot of what we go through in life is rooted in fear. But the thing is, and it's funny how this is, it's almost like ironic how this is set up in life. And I learned this the hard way every time, that your sole purpose is hidden in those exact fears. In your biggest fear is where your sole purpose is. And it makes sense. Logically, it's simple. Why would it be, if it wasn't that, it would be too easy. If what we need to do in life was very simple and very easy, our soul wouldn't be able to grow. Our soul wouldn't be able to experience the significant growth that it is here on earth to experience. So it makes total sense that our sole purpose is hidden in the biggest fear, or biggest fears that you have. And also, what we usually do in our lives is we try to escape those fears and not face them. and actually do, take the easy way out, and actually do in our life what's easy and not what's hard. We actually do things that are going to help us avoid that fear. I'll give you an example from me. My whole childhood life, I was afraid of math. Go figure. I didn't want to do that because I couldn't calculate numbers in my head, and some kids were able to do that. I thought, and that was also the society's thinking as well, in the place where I grew up, is like, if you are not a genius in math, you are not for math. But somehow it kept on knocking on my door. It kept on like showing up in my life as something I needed to do. And eventually I came to US. I landed coincidentally into a job in finance, and I just had to learn it on the go. And eventually I had to face my fear of math and learn and go to school for math and for finance and have a career in finance. All of that was my sole purpose, really, actually. But if I was to take the easy way out and to avoid math altogether, I would not be here right now. And I would not have gone through the huge growth that I have gone through throughout my life to be where I am, and for my soul to learn the valuable lessons that it needed to learn. You didn't come to this planet to live in fear. You didn't come to this planet. You came, it's life on planet is not easy. Our souls don't choose to come back onto planet Earth to have an easy life and not learn the valuable lessons that we need to learn. If you're so brave to come to this planet, to experience all of the negative emotions, all of the hardships, heartbreaks, multiple failures in your life, then why not experience the fear that you need to experience for your sole purpose? Nothing will substantially change for you until you face your fears. Literally nothing. Nothing would have changed for me until I faced my fear, until I fully overcame my fear and started posting videos on a regular basis and without fear, and being fully transparent, fully vulnerable, talking without any holding back to you about my experiences in my life. While I was going through, oh, should I post? Should I not post? Maybe I should post. Maybe I shouldn't post. Nothing would have happened. I wouldn't have reached you. I wouldn't have been able to get my message across because I was in fear. It is an energetic experience. You feel my energy of fear when I'm in fear. And now I'm no longer in fear. And I want to help you also overcome your fear. So, what is your fear? I'm going to leave my email in the description, and I want you, if you are not feeling comfortable leaving a comment, although I'd love to also see your comments, send me an email and I will respond to as many messages as I can. But I want you to think, what is your fear? Sit with it. Sit with yourself and think about your fears and figure out what is your biggest fear. Where is it? And what is it? Is it a fear of abandonment? Is it a fear of being seen, like me? Is it a fear of not being good enough? Is it a fear of failure? Is it a fear of, oh, I failed already so many times, I'm going to fail again? What is it? Let's get to the bottom of it and let's face our fears, overcome them, and move on. And let's get on to our life purpose. Because you didn't come here to play small. You didn't come on this planet to be this meek little soul trying to be so safe and not ever experience any hardships and not overcome any fears and not live in your soul purpose. It is harder to do that actually, because you're going to come back to another lifetime if you haven't learned the lessons from this lifetime. And that's harder because you don't know what's coming in the next lifetime. You came here to do this. You came here to embody the full potential of who you are. Namaste.